there a model that we can, that in the religious
Philosophy?
we, people can follow?
A motto?
A model.
A model?
A model, yeah.
Right, would it be like of intelligence? Oh, interesting. Like, now when you say the word model in economics, that means math.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
It can be also something.
Yeah, I'm trying to think model. Like, what do you mean? Like a role model?
Role model, yeah.
Like somebody
person or a
person,
very intelligent man or
a woman.
A woman, yes.
Maybe a very intelligent woman.
Yes, why not? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why not? Right. I would like to say that there are a lot of very intelligent women in the world.
Nice.
And of course, the individual should think, who do I want to be, and whose life was similar to mine. And who can I identify with? And let me use that person as a role model.
So it depends on your goal.
It depends on also who you see. How do you see yourself and your goal, right? Yeah. Some ladies, they want to go and, like, I'll give you an example. There are actually studies on this. STEM. There's this term called STEM. It means science. I think it's called science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And there are STEM subjects. Right? They're basically math heavy. Yeah? Okay. Now, traditionally women have been either directly or indirectly discouraged from math-related fields. Some women have really excelled in math-related careers. I mean, like, tremendously. Like, they really, stood out. Like, we can think about, I forgot her name now. Oh my gosh. Anyway, she discovered, radiation.
Yeah, Marie Curie.
Right, Marie Curie. And there was another one before. I mean, there's a lot. I mean,
yeah, sure.
Picking out, there's so many. But basically, an individual should think, who am I? Who can I identify with? A lot of that, for most people, they're very materialistic, right? Not in a bad way, but in the sense that they identify with, for example, being ethnic. I'm an ethnic person from this part of the world. This is my ethnicity. I'm Jewish. I'm Hispanic. I'm African American. I'm Caribbean. Yeah. I'm Italian. I'm German. I'm however it may be. I'm Mina, Middle East, North Africa. I'm from Tunisia. I'm Arabic. That's fine. I personally try not to do that for myself. I try to be a little more open-minded and not limit myself to being a white man. Sure. Right? From the United States. And then I can have more options and role models. Sure. Yeah. But then the next thing they want to do is they think, okay, so who do I really identify like that? So let me find somebody close to that. Or better than that though is to look at where you are, and for people that need a role model, oftentimes it means that they have challenges in their life. So you look for people who have survived challenges. And if you're able to go beyond this level of ethnicity, you can think, this person, like if you're white, if you're European, Caucasian, whatever it is, right? You think, well, this person is from, the Middle East, this person is from North Africa, this person is from South Africa, I can identify with this African American that faced a lot of challenges. Then that way it puts you beyond this level of the bodily platform a little bit more. It puts you more on like a global community platform. Which means you'll have less conflict, internal conflict. People might not like you, but that's their problem.
So you were mentioning some very important scientists, like Marie Curie.
Yes, ma'am.
And they are usually identified as intelligent people.
Yes.
So what?
That means that they didn't have. Well, now of course, who's using this word intelligence? And what definition does it mean, right?
Yeah.
There are very successful men and women, and does that mean that they were intelligent?
Okay. Why?
Because they might have let their material attachments interfere with their decision making.
Yeah, let's say that Albert Einstein, is widely recognized as a genius, right? But his discoveries have led to atomic bomb.
Well, I wouldn't give him the guilt for that.
Okay.
But it's okay, His discoveries have also. But you see, the thing, we have a situation we have to really understand intelligence. Intelligence is a discretionary tool. I think people kind of confuse knowledge and imagination with intelligence. You know, what Albert Einstein had that really, my personal opinion, that really set him apart was not his intelligence, less his knowledge, but more his ability to think outside of the box. His imagination. He wasn't constrained by he didn't allow himself to be restricted by the principles of learning and by the advancement of science in his time. He didn't allow himself to only think within those rigid rules and understandings of science. We have to understand. It's important to remember that we're learning still, and we will be learning for the next 10,000 years, at least. So that means there's a lot we don't know. But if we limit ourselves to what we do know, then we won't get very far. So it's important, I think, really, in terms of advancing science, is to have imagination and intelligence. You know, in other words, intelligence can be the thing that tells you, look, you're wrong. Don't be attached to being right all the time. Look at the evidence. You're wrong. And then it's like, thank you very much for this lesson. Let me work through this and learn it the right way. Let me work around it. If you never acknowledge that you were wrong, how will you ever be right? Because by acknowledging that you were wrong, it's like necessary. And one of the from that point, you can actually pursue the truth. Once you recognize what is not true. But if you never acknowledge you were wrong, right?
You're missing out.
Yeah, really, really. I mean, first of all, you probably are a little bit puffed up. You know, I mean, we want to be gentle with people, right? Maybe you could be a little bit arrogant. You know, maybe you're not easy to work with.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you need to see a psychiatrist or do some introspection. Acknowledge that you have some defect in your personality that can be improved. And if you like working, work on yourself. If you want to find fault somewhere, find it within. That's the most efficient.